This is my first take of my Earn the Right to present at my facilitated classes. I want to start by asking who here has ever had a dream? Raise your hand if you have. Who here understands that there are goals to reach before getting to our dreams? Please raise your hand. Right on. So that's what we're going to talk about for right now. I started off by having a dream. I got out of beauty school and I knew I couldn't do nails worth a crap. Nope. So I figured I wanted to give hair a try. I got a job at a hair cuttery that was right down from my school. Thought it was going to be a great opportunity. You know, I've been in the area for a few years. It was going to be great. I was going to cut some hair. I was going to learn some great things. I got in there. I spent 2 years of my career wasted. I realized I wanted to do something a little more than just doing hair. I thought maybe the reason I didn't build a book was because it had something to do with me. I wasn't doing something right. You know, maybe I sucked and I just didn't know, and me trying was just not working. So I decided I wanted to get into education, whether it was going to be me learning so much from education at first or me getting my footstep into teaching other stylists, whether it's just theory or skill or maybe trying to get more educational trends for this company. And then my boss told me that the company was diminishing part of the education department. And I was like, what am I going to do with my life? You know, I had in my mind a path that was starting to be paved out to get me to that goal, and the company just ups and rips my whole goal away. So what do I do now? So I left and I went somewhere where I knew education was going to be welcome, and I started a job at Cosmoprof, and I loved it. Everything that Cosmoprof offered me. I got to sit on so many classes from so many different brands. I learned a lot. I got to work with all of the color, all of the products, and I learned a lot from personal experience as well. Spent 2 years of my life there, and I just wasn't making enough money. So I wanted to start a family. I wanted to move out with my boyfriend, who is now my husband, and start a beautiful family, the one that I have now. And I was stuck again. I didn't know what to do. Where was I gonna go where I could make money, I could invest time in education, still have room to grow, still be in the beauty industry? Where could I go? So I was messaging a previous boss that I had, and she had worked for a brand called Regis, which I'm sure plenty of you are familiar with. And she offered me a management position there, and I was ecstatic. Management. That is something where you are valued to teach other stylists, and I thought this was it. You know, I had the best thing coming for me. I could not tell somebody when they were doing something that they shouldn't have been doing. So management just didn't work for me, and then I felt like I was caving and moving away from education again and thinking that maybe education wasn't what I needed to do. You know, I see all these people online and they're having a blast educating on stage, educating just via Instagram, YouTube, and I wanted to have the fun that they had. I spent 2.5 years building a portfolio using Matrix, using Kenra, using Joico. I used a little bit of Paul Mitchell. All of them were wonderful. Beautiful outcomes. I got a lot of compliments. And one day I was stalking Matrix Instagram story and I saw something about them hiring. And I was like, oh my God, here it is. Here's my opportunity. Here's what I've been waiting for. I got an email that thanked me for sending in my resume, but that they were going to look at other applicants. I took the shot. I took my risk, and I didn't make it. It didn't discourage me. Instead, I took that as, wow, somebody is going to have the chance to look at my work, whether I'm worthy enough for this position right now or not. somebody is gonna see my work and see my potential. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So I messaged a Matrix regional educator who I met through Instagram. Social media is a wonderful thing. I told her that I had every dream and hope of becoming an educator, and that how fun I thought Matrix seemed. Everything that they post about their events just looks absolutely amazing. Who here has been to a Matrix event before? Whether it be a class, Matrix destination, raise your hand if you have. So you guys know the super high energy that they have. It's awesome. Let her know how much I appreciated Matrix and how I just appreciated the thought of somebody viewing my work, my information. Whether I got declined or not, I had the opportunity and I was grateful for that. She asked me for my resume and cover letter to take it to the hiring people at Matrix and just say, hey, can you maybe look over this again? I was like, oh my gosh, somebody believes in me, you know, maybe this is what I should be doing. So I never heard anything. I was pregnant and I was just enjoying my life, eating food, getting big and chubby. It was a month before I had my son. I got an email saying that they'd love to have me audition for a Matrix artist position. And I got here. This is what led me to being able to be here in front of you guys. Dream. I had a dream that I worked my butt off for. I had a dream that I could have been discouraged to achieve, and he ripped it away from me. I felt like I couldn't do it because I was in management instead of just education. I wasn't making enough, and I still pushed. I still kept a dream that whole time, and I finally got here. I'm so grateful to be here in front of all of you guys, getting ready to teach you about biology raw. I'm beyond excited. So again, do any of you have a dream? Raise your hand. Do we all understand that it takes steps? It's a process, and we have to hit goals in between to get to our dream. Right on. Thank you so much, guys. Let's get started with our class. My name is O.McClane, and I am your Matrix artist today.